I have been a surveillance operator for 32, coming up 33 years. Over that duration, I have been in close proximity of some really, really, really nasty people. I think the type of people that we follow, we all know that they're dangerous. What they are trying to achieve is very detrimental to society. I have seen what drugs can do at the bottom end. And the people that are living at the top of the chain, that are reaping the benefits from it, never see the kids that are dying from it. And that annoys me. I'll retire very shortly. This is going to be my last operation.
This is your opportunity to talk to me.
They have lifted prints. Are they going to be yours?
Every minute that's taken away is evidence you're losing.
Hello, driver. Passport and CMR, please. Okay, it's UK Border Force. So this was loaded in Holland? In Netherlands?
Netherlands.
Okay. Did you see loading?
No.
No? Can I get you to go just to lane number 4, please, on the left-hand side? I'll bring these to you over there, okay? It's even worse than I thought. In the back, we was able to identify what that consignment was. It was actually two pallets of spider catchers, which seems a rather odd commodity. Actually, in the first pallet we looked at, 3 of the boxes had heroin in.
So have you tested it yet?
Yeah, identification kit, it come back as heroin.
And how much in total do you think you've got?
There appears to be 45 kilograms.
With the authorities aware of an attempt to smuggle over £1 million worth of heroin into the UK, the Eastern Region Special Operations Unit begin an investigation to uncover who is behind the importation.
Good morning and welcome to Operation Prepper. I'm DCI Trevor Davidson from URSU. This investigation has come to light following a seizure of 40 to 45 kilos of heroin by Border Force, which was hidden inside, as you can see here, a shipment of spider captures and originated in Holland. And that was destined for a location in Hunsdon, Little Samuel's Farm. We now have control of that load and we intend to deliver that package to its destination with a view to identifying who is going to receive that and who will be involved in the onward supply. At this time, there's no subjects that have been identified in this operation, and as such, the risk level is unknown. So URSU exists to catch the most serious criminals and the most dangerous criminals. You're up against people that are putting the most effort into not getting caught.
Under close observation, the shipment is authorized to travel to its intended destination.
My team is predominantly a surveillance team. So my officers can't be identified because they are up close to criminals every day.
Yeah, hello, right? Excellent, good work. I don't want to intervene until those packages are open, but if you can brief any cars or vans going in and out. From now on, we need the registration so we can run that through ANPRs.
There is a roller shutter door at the rear of the building. These doors can't be opened.
The criminals we're looking at are really hard to catch, and they've got methods in place to avoid being caught. So it needs that whole range of tactics that are beyond the scope of normal policing.
To reveal who is receiving the drugs, URSU is given special authority to closely monitor the shipment using audio and visual equipment.
The ETA for delivery is 10 minutes.
Oh, we are. I think the van's turning up. Right, this is the main bit. Doors to the van have been opened. Yes, doors to the van have been opened.
Just come in there, yeah? Just pull it out and he can take it. Go further. Yeah, can't keep on trying to walk. See you again.
When you do call that strike, there's definitely pressure. You've got literally 10, maybe 20 people at the end of a radio all waiting for you to make the call. All of them sort of probably starting to think it should be now, and you're holding off for a bit more evidence.
Delivery is complete. The pallet appears to be within Happy Days campus, building 1.
Both pallets in one. Good. Both pallets are in building 1. So
yeah, I've just looked at company's house, Happy Days campus.
cool.
Could be a front, might not be a real company.
Things off first. Yeah, I've got it, mate. No, that's why I've got it.
They're opening the box.
No, you want to look at this? Things. Oh, man, for something.
Intel suggests the pallets are being dismantled, the boxes are being taken off.
Want to take a picture of it? 7 here as well. What, and that's it? How many should be on this papa? 2 boxes on each?
They might spread them out there, I'm not sure.
Audio's gone dead, so I think we can enforce at this point.
11.
It's gone dead, so you might want to be pretty sharpish.
Strike.
Straight into the right, boss, yeah?
Yep.
But
Watch the doors, watch the doors. Out. Police officer, stay where you are. Show me your fucking hands. Show me your hands here. Give me your hands. Show me your hands. Turn around. Turn around. Show yourself. Other hand. Bend it. Show yourself! Anyone else here? Anybody else here?
2 men are under arrest after taking delivery of 45 kilos of heroin.
Anyone else in here? No, just you.
While being live monitored by a covert police operation.
Hold.
The strike's gone in, mate.
They're in.
So to confirming all vehicles to the front entrance.
What's your name, mate? Richard.
Campbell.
Campbell. What's your name? Tom.
Tom.
Right. Got anything on you that's sharp?
No.
No?
There may be a knife. Yeah, there might be a knife. But just have a look.
Whereabouts? In there, yeah?
Did you have into it? Yeah, I did into it.
It's not an airplane mode or anything yet.
Is that all clear, is it?
Yeah. Actually, he's just got an infrared chat phone. I don't know if you've come across it before. Yeah. But luckily it's fucking unlocked.
We've got an infrared chat phone which is unlocked.
Oh, fantastic.
And there's talk of a tracker on the chat of it.
Right. The fact they've got encrypted phones, that's... You don't have encrypted phones unless you're into something moody, do you? So first
So was it open, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, blimey.
Open, and then thank God he's recorded the bloody thing. So it looks like Richard is talking to someone called Jaguar Palace. Messages are not going through, mate. Your messages did not go through for an hour. Hello, hi, still waiting. A Luton van has just turned up. Could be us, let us know in 5. Okay, keep on your toes. So someone's reporting back to this other person about vans turning up. Okay, so open them up and check what's in, mate. Keep eyes open for another 2. Seems to be something under product. Can you ask why? Shut up. I am not joking. Okay, is it a tracker? Get them all out and go put them in another car. Not one of our cars. Keep an eye out, mate. Have to be Mini. The Mini.
Yeah.
Where's your Mini?
Sorry?
Where's the car?
No.
It's a minimum of 15,000 to me. Maybe that's how much they're making. Also, I think you told him when you went to see him 20k a week, every week, you would work for him only 20k a week. My God.
It just locked, mate. Yeah, it was on a timer. It locked out. I got as much as I could. What's the passcode for your phone, mate?
Sorry, mate?
What's the passcode for your phone?
I don't know, mate.
You don't know? Is there a fingerprint for it? Or a code that you draw? You don't know? Okay.
You might as well run over. You good?
Yeah, let's put a seatbelt on and we're all good, mate.
The ultimate aim is to aim for the top of the tree. Who is organising that whole criminal network? Because ultimately they're going to have the most careful measures in place to distance themselves from the group. They're not going to be anywhere near that particular crime when it's taking place. The more people they've got round them that will take the fall if it comes to it, the better.
Officers begin a forensic search of the unit, looking for vital information that could expose who is in the wider criminal network.
Well, there's 62 cars that are in here.
Yeah.
And there's a photo ID of someone in the red Fiesta called Robert Brooks.
Yeah.
So apparently the PS is registered to Robert Brooks.
Oh, right, okay. That's interesting. So show me that photo again.
It shows he's a driving instructor by the looks of it. That's him, isn't it?
Yeah, that looks like him. Looks a bit older now, though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, you all right? Free to speak for a minute?
It looks massively like a front.
Yeah.
It's got paperwork inside, and there's very little. Like there's a bank statement for the business account showing no activity in June and July. The second male who had the Encro's got a Happy Days Campers t-shirt on.
It's ironic, he's not going to be happy today, is he? Yeah.
And they look very unhappy.
Yeah.
Police head to search the home of one of the men under arrest, Richard Campbell, looking for leads that will uncover how the group operates and the identity of Jaguar Palace.
Quite nice, isn't it?
Can you open the door, please?
Does Richard live here?
Richard.
Campbell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we come in?
Yeah, of course you
Thanks
can.
very much.
What's happened?
All right. My colleagues are just going to have to go upstairs and make sure there's no one else here, okay?
Yeah, of course, go.
Please can you state your full name and date of birth?
Richard Campbell. My name is Thomas. Wasn't.
Tell me about Happy Days Camping.
No comment.
Is this your business?
No comment.
If not, whose business is it?
No comment.
Is it Richard that's in charge?
Is there anything in the house you think I need to know about? No? Okay. Have you got any... Is there any large amounts of cash in the house?
No.
Is there any drugs in the house?
No.
No? Okay. I have
This
to
is
ask.
why it's all so low.
Okay. I have to ask.
When you were arrested, the phone was seized from your person. That phone's an Encro phone. It's a highly encrypted, expensive phone. But who were you talking to?
No comment.
What was this conversation about?
No comment.
The drugs have been placed in the boot of the Mini. The chat on the Encro phone supports this and suggests that these drugs needed to be moved on quickly. All of this suggests that you're deeply involved with the importation of Class A drugs. If I am wrong, tell me.
No comment.
What does he do for a living at the minute? Where does he work?
He works at Hartford. They've got,
Right.
It's a camping van hire company.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
And is he employed there, or is it just a cashing out shop?
His friend it's his friend's place,
Right, okay.
and he just goes, there. And
Yeah.
sort of, when the motorhomes go out and come in, he sort of.
It's a lot of seasonal stuff.
Yeah.
Who's his friend? Who's his mate that runs the place?
Robert Brooks.
Robert Brooks.
Yeah.
Have you got a number for Robert? Have you?
No.
You haven't got a number then?
Well, I'm friends with his wife, you see, so I've
Oh, I
got her
see.
number if you want her number.
Yeah, that I might as well do that, eh?
You have to excuse me if I delay, because I'm in like.
Don't worry about it, I understand. Okay,
that
marvellous.
right?
Yeah.
But they're in Spain at the minute.
Oh, they are?
Hello? Oh, I'm alright, mate. I'm alright. How are you?
Yeah, good. Mate, we're at this address. It is his home address.
Wife is see-through. She just has absolutely no
Idea what is going on. Mate, she says that her fella works at that location we're at today. A couple were coming in to hire a camper van. That's what he's told her. He works for Robert Brooks.
They're in Spain at the moment on holiday.
Okay. One of the officer who filmed the Encro, there is talk of Spain on that Encro, and that might tally up.
All right, mate, happy days. I'll speak to you in a little while. Bye, mate. Oh gosh.
Where was that?
Give it some pickies of.
Oh yeah, where was that, mate? How much do you think there's? 3 or 4 grand? 5 grand. Okay.
Hello? Hello?
The National Crime Agency have organised a simultaneous operation with the Dutch authorities.
Okay.
2 more pallets destined for Little Samuel's farm are located in Holland.
So, they've got a similar amount this end.
Excellent.
Yeah, probably around 40, possibly more. They've got to go through all that. So around that figure, all still in spider stamps.
Excellent. Right. Got a bit of an update for you. So this is from the actual Dutch authorities. These are the 2 pallets that were put on hold by the company, and within inside the boxes were the spider catchers again.
So, yeah.
When you open it up, there's a kilo of coke inside. They've arrested someone, Peter Manson, and they've sent us this as well.
Well, they got the Encro thing as well.
Yeah, and they got in his phone. But look who he's talking to.
Jerky Palace.
And that's the same person Richard Campbell
I'm speaking to, yeah.
So, whoever he is bloody important because he's obviously speaking to everyone, and he seems to be coordinating it.
There's that Spanish again as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
And do we know how many previous deliveries have been made to Little Samuel's farm from the same companies in Holland?
We do. So the legitimate company in the middle that have been dealing with us have sent us this spreadsheet. These are all the previous deliveries from the same companies that have sent drugs previous to our enforcement. And when you look at the dates, it is almost weekly, which kind of goes with the Encro conversations of how much they're making per week.
Yeah. And how many in total, sorry?
37. So what I've done, it's a little bit crude, but if they were all the same, you're looking at, well, 1.8 tonnes of Class A for the whole conspiracy period.
There's a lot of drugs.
It's a hell of a lot of drugs. When you do these sums and sort of estimate the actual scope of the job, it's huge.
Police believe Robert Brooks is the leader in a conspiracy to import £58 million worth of drugs. Ursu closely monitor his movements as he returns to the UK.
Surveillance is a really intrusive tactic to follow people around, listen to their conversations in cafes, take pictures of people. And putting a surveillance team on the road for a protracted period of time costs a lot of money. So it needs to be targeted against the most dangerous criminals and the most serious criminals.
Put his sunglasses on now, look. Just come off of holiday, put my sunglasses on.
So, at prep-up, we get 40 kilos of heroin coming to the UK.
Yeah.
And then we go through an arrest phase. We then get 2 subjects charged, put before court, both remanded.
Yeah, both remanded.
Yeah. We don't often get that level of importation into our region. And the bit that I just wanted to tease through with you is how are we going to understand the wider organised crime group picture and what is next steps?
Okay, so you obviously know about the 2 that were remanded. So bits and bobs we've done around the scene have led us to believe that Robert Brooks may be sitting above Richard Campbell or operating as part of the same group as Richard Campbell. There's also an inference from the telephone download work we did at the scene that the person that Campbell was communicating with about the drugs coming into the country was in Spain. And we've now done inquiries and established that Robert was in Spain. So we've formed that opinion that he's upstream or at least working alongside Campbell. And now we're starting to look into their criminal network and try and understand what their role is, if they're just a team of people importing drugs on behalf of different OCGs, or if they're involved in OCG in their own right. That isn't clear at the moment.
Okay, so I guess next stage, develop the intel picture, look for the opportunities, and use that as a bit of a launch pad.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that a fair summary?
Yes, I think it'll either be they'll go into hiding now because it's such a big seizure, or they'll have to restructure and try and set it all back up, and we should be in a good place to try and see that if that happens.
There's a lot of background done prior to every operation, so you have some idea of what you're dealing with, but mostly you go out with pretty much an open book, blank canvas, call it what you will, and you just build on that. You want to get as much under the skin as you possibly can. What they do, if they've got any habits, where do they go, what do they do. Sat within vehicle. Appears to be leaning across towards the centre console and now sits back up. It's not always obvious where people sit within the organised crime group. There are some that are very sophisticated and very good at what they do. If you're living an ordinary lifestyle, knocking about in an ordinary car, doing ordinary things that everyday people do, you are not going to attract attention. So there is a real sort of cat and mouse feeling about it. Stand by. That's out the range. Walking from the range, generally back towards the vehicle. Now at the vehicle.
When you look at those encros, the actual conversation, he's earning 15 grand an importation.
Yeah.
And if he's doing one of those every couple of weeks, I mean, he's earning more than I'm earning in a couple of weeks, in a year and a couple of weeks.
He's definitely showing some signs of having some wealth though, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh,
because
yeah.
he's like in this Gulf society, he's got that house in Spain. I don't know how we're going to get anything more on Brooks. We need him to do something more. Do we think then that the Jaguar Palace is a person or a group name?
A person, definitely a person.
The only way we're going to really get to the bottom of that is if Brooks does have some further meetings with people or discuss it again with somebody else.
Yeah.
At the point we decide to show our hand, we need to have real confidence that we've got what we need, that we're over that threshold to make sure we can lock them up. It can be really harmful for some of our jobs if we aren't able to remand them straight into custody. So we need to make sure with CPS that we're at a point that we're all comfortable, we've got enough evidence to lock them up properly the first time we arrest them.
Due to the scale of the drugs importation, a specialist lawyer works alongside Ursu throughout the investigation to advise on strategy.
So at this point we've got those persons arrested and we're relatively content, but we've then got this problem with Robert Brooks, the directors of this company, and we then do a Section 18 at Richard Campbell's house, and his partner indicates that Richard Campbell was really close friends with Robert Brooks. And when we start looking through the messages, there's a few messages that give weight to the fact that Robert Brooks is actually involved. So First of all, the person on the other end of the encrypted messaging is saying, I'm still in Spain on holiday at the moment. And there's messages specifically to say they discover that there's a police wire in there. But hopefully at that point, Robert Brooks, or we think is Robert Brooks directing it, says, get the drugs out of the packages and put them in the cars, but not one of our cars. And his car is in the yard at that time, this Ford Fiesta. So we're suggesting that he's trying to distance himself from the drugs and doesn't want the drugs to be found in his vehicle.
Yeah, no, I think that's helpful. Yeah, I think the main issue is going to be really attribution of those messages to Brooks, isn't it? Trying to firm up more of a hands-on approach to the organisation of what's going on here.
Yeah, it's just, I suppose we are really torn. Have we got enough to run it and have a go?
At the moment, your evidence is at its best circumstantial, isn't it, really? I mean, it's a shame we can't get more firmer links with the phone work in terms of trying to identify him as being somebody more significant in the OCG. I'd also expect to see their customer group, who the onward supply chain is. And I don't know if you clearly haven't come across anything that
no, and that's
that would allude to
part
that.
of I don't think it's like a drugs job where you go meet loads of customers. They may be working for like two individuals, for example, who then they're responsible for actually sending it out to loads of OCGs.
I mean, it sounds as though they're going to wait till the dust settles before they're going to take any proactive action in any event. But maybe the best thing is to let it run its course for the next couple of weeks and then review where we are with them. And then I think it will be an operational decision on your part in terms of whether you continue along that route or whether you park it for a while and see what happens.
He's having a look for a phone now, isn't he?
Ursu continued to monitor Robert Brooks for signs of criminal activity.
He's paying cash. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 240, I guess. When you're doing surveillance, you're constantly rolling through your mind where you are, what you're doing, who's looking at me, looking at them. Subject, out, out, out. Walking generally back towards the area of the home address. You should always have some sort of reason for being there, and that's where the acting natural comes in. The moment you start getting nervous, you go into the realms of unnatural behaviour, and that will pick you out. Walking together in conversation.
The criminals that we look at are definitely smarter than the average criminal. They're obviously a bit older, a bit wiser, and a bit more experienced, and they're now much more clued up about how they go about their business and making sure they don't get those big sentences at the end of the day. So what they decide to do at any given moment is really unpredictable. We're constantly adapting our tactics depending on what we see in front of us.
No, Trev, how's it going?
Yeah, good, you?
So, we're not quite sure exactly what's happened, but Brooks, he's gone to Hartford police station to try and hand himself in.
So what, he's not...
He's probably wondering why the hell he's not been nicked or why no one seems to be interested in him, and then...
The thing is, he's got to know as well that he's the registered keeper of that business. He's got to have been expecting it almost since we did the warrant.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? I've never known anyone turn up to themselves with a bag to hand themselves in before. It's odd, isn't it? So maybe, you never know, maybe he'll give a full confession to us.
I reckon that's unlikely.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Once he's got in there, obviously they don't know anything about it, what we're interested in there, and they've just taken a number for him, and he's gone. So I've spoken to the officer who spoke to him.
Yeah.
And I've got Brooks's number now, so I'm just going to give him a call probably in a couple of days and get him to come into Hatfield in a week or so, just trying to play it down a bit.
Yeah, it'd be good to make him think that we're not that bothered and it's not a priority to get him in, because he's going to be really keen to try and establish how much we know already, isn't he?
Definitely.
So you're happy with what we're doing in interviews?
Yes.
Pretty happy with just cover whatever you want, like reactively. Anything that we found out either abroad or with the farm owners and whatever else is all fine, but I think we just need to keep clear of anything proactive and not slipping up about the fact that we've done anything around him at all. And I think the key to the whole thing is when he leaves the building, he needs to think like that is the end of it. So unless there's a real reason to, I think no bail is the way to go.
I'm not sure they'd agree to it anyway because he's handed himself in.
Yeah, okay. Get a contact number just because it sounds a bit better that we'll just give him a bell when we're finished rather than like we're going to visit again, because we definitely want to walk away thinking that's it now, I'm done. They haven't got enough to charge me. I can carry about my business.
Did you want to do that now?
I think probably convenient. Mr. Brooks' statement reads, I, Robert Brooks, deny knowledge and or involvement in a conspiracy to import Class A drugs. I had largely been using Unit 5 at Little Samuel's farm to store my vehicles and work on them. My knowledge of Richard Campbell is as that of him and I being on-off acquaintances who have a liking of VW camper vans. With regard to Mr. Wozniak, I believe I may have met him twice when he has visited Mr. Campbell at the unit. I believe he is Mr. Campbell's gardener. I have nothing more to say at this time, and I will now make no comment to your question.
I know you said in your statement here, prepared statement, that you've got no knowledge of that. Do you have any involvement in that delivery?
No comment.
What have you got to say about any of this?
No comment.
Is there anything that you need to tell us now?
No comment.
Okay.
Right. I've got no further questions, Robert, and I'm going to turn the tape off.
How'd you get on?
He does know Richard Campbell because they've got a joint interest in VW campers, and Thomas Wozniak, he said he's met maybe twice and thinks he's Richard Campbell's gardener.
His gardener?
Yeah.
Right, an actual gardener?
Yeah, well, allegedly, yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, it'll be interesting to see how he responds when he leaves.
Intelligence reveals Robert Brooks has not worked in the 2 months since he returned from Spain. Ursu continued to covertly monitor his movements for any sign that he's rebuilding the spider catcher drugs importation.
Subject's towards the sliding door to the side of the vehicle. It looks like he's removing items from within. He's now walking with the golf trolley. Subject wears a grey coloured long sleeve top, dark trousers. quite relaxed. Doesn't appear to be too bothered.
Surveillance can be really frustrating, and it tends to be after you seize a certain amount of commodity or make some arrests. At that point, generally speaking, that crime group is going to lay low. The fear is you could set about a really long investigation which costs loads of money with loads of resourcing implications, and you don't get that evidence you need, and you never get that feeling of satisfaction that you've caught the whole crime group. I've got to be making that decision. Is my team better placed now targeting a new crime group or a new threat somewhere else? So it's constantly working out how effective we're being to make sure I'm getting the most out of that surveillance team.
Oh, there we go. Let's get this. A year. Executive gold 3,000, silver 2,000. See, he's paid some money for that, hasn't he?
Yes.
See, if they're a half-decent make a golf club, plus that goat trolley, got to be close to £1,000 he's pushing around there, hasn't he? Plus his membership.
With the suspect they believe to be Jaguar Palace showing no signs of reorganizing his drug operation, the detectives look for alternative ways to prove Robert Brooks's involvement in the conspiracy. Officers download a dash cam that was seized from his car during the search of Happy Days Campers, his front business. They hope it will reveal his movements in the months leading up to the raid.
Starting normal recording.
Brooks. Interesting, so he's started the recording, like if you look, he's got his key there and he's
Starting
locks
normal recording.
it. So whenever he locks it looks like it starts recording. So maybe it's like a security thing to make sure people don't like bump into you when it's parked.
The 14th of August. It's 2 pallets were delivered at 12:15 to Little Samuel's farm.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see on this one
Who
who's
is?
actually here. If you can, which you should be able to.
Here we go.
Yes.
So what you got?
Looks like there's a car arriving because there's Campbell.
Is this is from the car?
Yeah, this is the dash cam from the car, in the back of the car. And this Audi A5 arrives. Straight into the garage.
And the 14th is a delivery day, isn't it?
Yeah. So the delivery notice paperwork says there's one at 12:15, but so this is 10 minutes after.
And they're shutting the club.
Straight in there and the shutters are down.
Can't quite believe they've been stupid enough to leave this on. It's got to be a customer, isn't it? It's got to be, isn't it? It's got to be.
Offside lane is closing.
It's really not what you would expect for a multi-kilo drug dealer, you know?
My ideal point to get to would be to firmly be able to say you are Jaguar Palace.
All we've got to do is put a bloody Encro in his hand.
Mr. Brooks, it's the police. Can you open the door, please?
Get out. Strike, strike, strike.
Open the door now! Open the fucking door!
And the pursuit continues same time tomorrow at 9, but if that's too long to wait, you can find out what happened right now on the UK's biggest free streaming service, All 4. Next tonight, understanding the brutally unforgiving world of MMA through dance, extreme combat, the dancer and the fighter is coming up.